Hey guys, what's happening? Quick video on habits, the building blocks of success, man. All the most successful people in the world have this in common, man. They, in the beginning and continually throughout their career, build and form successful habits. They set themselves up for success. And guys, they know that it's not a short race. It's not a get-rich-quick thing. It's a long haul. So if you are trying to become successful and you want to change your life and you want to build a business and you want to do something great, guys, you need to come to the grips that it's going to take a while. And listen, guys, you want it to take a while. Trust me. You do not want to get rich quick. You'll lose all your money because you're not prepared to deal with it at that level. It all folds back into what I'm talking about with habits, because it takes about 66 days to form a habit, and you want to start this journey on a strong foundation of good habits. So when forming habits, guys, you want to start small, because a lot of people try to become successful, man, and they're all hyped up about it, and they really have motivation and drive, and they really want to do it, and they don't want to waste a minute, dude. So they pack as much into their day as they can, right? You know what happens to them? They burn out before 66 days, and the habits are not formed. Or they almost do it, but they're not exactly consistent. And there's so much stuff on there, they stop doing certain things and start doing more other things. And what happens is the habits aren't consistent, and it's not every day, and it's not the same thing. So, believe me when I tell you guys that this is the absolute 100% best way for you to start. It may not feel like you're doing much, but you are building a lifetime of success with these kinds of things I'm telling you, with this habit, dude. So this is what you do. Pick a goal. Pick something that you want to do. I suggest reading, guys, because reading should be a huge part of your life and continue to be for the rest of your life. The difference, one of the main differences between all these successful people and shit is because they read, guys. They're more informed than the next guy. They're always reading and gaining knowledge and trying to get a better edge, dude. And it's good for you, man. You'll be surprised. There's some fantastic books out there, dude, and there's also a lot of garbage out there. But I'll help you decipher it. I know a lot of good books. I'm going to do a thing on it. I'll tell you guys all about it. There's so many really good books out there, and you don't want to waste your time with books that aren't going to help you guys. So, main thing, habits. I would like you guys to read 3 times a day from 3 different books. So, I would take one book, your field, marketing, sales, whatever you want to do, starting a business, social, whatever you want to do, whatever your field is, dude, guys. Pick that book for the middle of the day. The next book is going to be something that makes you a more well-rounded, worldly person with more kind of worldly knowledge, philosophy, psychology, history, those kinds of things, guys. Marcus Aurelius, meditations, Plato, Socrates, that kind of stuff. Trust me, it's a really, really, really good thing to make you a more well-rounded person and knowledgeable and interesting too. And it'll give you a lot of perspective, because these guys were way back when, dude, and that stuff still applies today, man. I'll tell you straight up, it still applies today. Lessons of History, that's another good one. Will Durant. Also, your third book, guys, is going to be like, it's hard to describe what it is. It's a different kind of book. The best way I can put it is that it'll give you perspective. It'll make you think in a way you haven't thought before. An excellent book is one called Curious. Another one is The Winner Effect. Another one is Evolutionary Biology. Another one is, what did I just read? The One Thing. Excellent fucking book. Excellent book. So, you want to do this 3 times a day, guys, and I just recommend you set your goals very low at first and complete them. Because if you want to look back and say, oh, you don't feel like you're doing much, you want to add more, this and that, how would you like to look back 3 years from now and say, wow, I've packed all this stuff into my day, and I was going to be successful, and it was like I was doing great, and then life happened and I couldn't get this done, and then this happened and it kind of set me back, and then I couldn't really get back on track, and then it kind of just seemed like way too much work to try to do this. And so you don't build any habits to begin with, man. It's a long haul, dude. It's a slow race, dude. It's the turtle in the hare, bro. You need to set these habits up from the beginning. Prove to yourself for the next 66 days that you can form these habits. And once you form them, man, they're yours, bro. Just keep up with them, and you got it. It won't be like, it'd be like eating breakfast every morning. You just do it. You just, you got to eat. You don't think about it, right? So I'd suggest reading in the morning when you get up, even just a page. I obviously recommend reading more than that, guys, but don't put too much on your plate. Don't expect too much from yourself right now. The main goal is to prove to yourself that you can do one thing consistently for 66 days and form that habit. Start small. Form that habit though, dude. Form it. Read in the morning, at least a page. Read when you get home from work or in the afternoon, at least a page. And at night, at least a page. That's all. You want to read more? No problem. But do not set goals to do it. Just do that. What it'll do, guys, is it'll set a habit for reading for the future. And you guys will love these books. You guys will start being like, wow, why didn't I read more? This is really interesting. And it'll also give you a lot of ideas. It'll give you a lot of perspective. It'll make you a more well-rounded person. You'll be more knowledgeable. It's great, guys. It's absolutely great. So you set these habits in place, right? And then in 66 days, you continue to read different books, but you add something else in. And you slowly build this repertoire of goals that have just become habits, guys. And they're second nature. Trying to form 15 habits at once over the next 66 days, can it be done? Yeah, absolutely. But a lot of people don't do it, dude. They get burnt out before the habits are formed. So I just want to set you guys up for success and just set your sights small right now and reasonable. And completion is more important than anything. I don't care if you have 49 goals that take 6 hours of your day and you work a full-time job and you are killing it, dude. On day 51, if something happens, a life event that literally you cannot complete what you're doing, that is going to mess everything up for you with that. Can you get back on track? Yeah. But what I'm saying is that without having these habits formed already, or the habit forming mindset, and this is your first time really trying to do this and build something great, guys, why even try to do that, dude? There's been so many times in my life, dude, where I have tried to put too much on my plate and then literally kind of threw my hands up at one point and was like, wow, this is just too much work. This is just too much. And I didn't feel like I was doing enough if I wasn't doing that. And that was so long ago, guys. Why would you want to look back on that when you could say, wow, between then and now, if I had just read or set my goals really low, every 66 days I had something, do you know where I'd be right now? It's amazing, guys. And I just want to set you guys up for success and to really think about that, because this is the groundbreaking work that's going to set you up from the start. These are the secrets, guys. The habits, dude. That's the difference. Every day people are forming habits, whether they know it or they don't. They're forming habits. Choose to form your habits and get in the habit of forming habits. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.